Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. So already we started the maxima and minima and we solved so many examples in the exercise 6.5. In the last class I gave two questions as a homework. One question is from 6.5 fifth main question. In that fourth one, find the absolute maximum value and absolute minimum value of the function in the given interval. So f of x is x minus 1 whole square plus 3. What we have to do? We have to differentiate this first. After differentiation, we have to equate this with 0. If the interval is given, this is a method. 2 into x minus 1 is equal to 0 or x minus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to 1. So it is in the given interval means we have to find the values at the value of f at critical point x is equal to 1 and at the end points of the interval. The interval is also same minus 3 comma 1. That means only at 2 points we have to calculate. Write down that values in the given function. Write down that values in the given function. F of 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 whole square plus 3. That is 3 and f of minus 3 is equal to minus 3 minus 1 whole square plus 3. Minus 4 square is 16, 16 plus 3 is 19. So we have two values. One out of two, one is a bigger and one is a smaller. That the absolute maximum value of f on minus 3 comma 1 is 19 and which is occurring at x is equal to minus 3 and the absolute minimum value of f on minus 3 comma 1 is 3 which is occurring at x is equal to 1. This is one homework question. Moving to the next homework question, that is the 8th one in exercise 6.5, 8th question. At what points in the interval in the interval 0 comma 2 pi does the function sin 2x attain its maximum value. So it is very simple. F of x is equal to sin 2x. F dash of x is equal to 2 into cos 2x. To get the maximum value and minimum value, we have to equate the first derivative with 0. Now, the first derivative f dash of x is equal to 0 gives you what? 2 into cos 2x is equal to 0. Taking 2 on that side, cos 2x is equal to 0 by 2 is 0. This implies for what value of cos you are getting 0. In one of trigonometric class, I gave the formula. See, on the top we are writing 0, 90, 180, 270, 360, 450 and goes on continuing. In that, for cos 0 is what? 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, and for one number 1 we have to write the sign plus minus alternatively. See, for 0 what values you are getting? You are getting pi by 2 90 degree, then 3 pi by 2 270 degree, then 5 pi by 2 450 degree, then 7 pi by 2. This is in between what? 0 to 2 pi. So why I am writing this? Because it is 2x, implies x is in between 0 to 360. See, this is pi by 4, this is 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4. Please note down this. Till infinity you can write any values. Now these 4 values and that end points. Then we evaluate the values of f at the critical point points x is equal to pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4, and at the end points. At the end points of the interval. 0 and 2 pi. We have to check one by one. First one is f of pi by 4, that is sin pi 2x here, 2 into pi by 4, that is sin pi by 2. Sin 90 is what? 0. Sorry, sin 90 is 1. Next, f of 3 pi by 4, it is sin 2 into 3 pi by 4, that is sin 3 pi by 2, that is minus 1. Then f of 5 pi by 4, sin 2 into 5 pi by 4, that is sin 5 pi by 2, that is 1. Then f of 7 pi by 4 is equal to sin 2 into 7 pi by 4, that is sin 7 pi by 2, that is minus 1. And end points, f of 0 is sin 0, that is 0. Then f of 2 pi, sin of any number 2x, sin 2x means 4 pi, sin of any number into pi is 0. Out of these 3 values, which is a maximum is 1 and minimum is minus 1. Hence, we can conclude that the absolute maximum value of value of f on 0 to 2 pi is 1 and occurring at, see, two values, at pi by 4 and at 5 pi by 4. X is equal to pi by 4 and x is equal to 5 pi by 4. See, is the sums are very simple or what? Yes. Moving to the next question, that is the 9th main question in the exercise. See, moving to the next question, 9th one. What is the maximum value of the function sin x plus cos x? Let us take this as f of x. F of x is sin x plus cos x. F dash of x is differentiation of sin is cos, cos is minus sin. Now equate this with 0. When you equate the first derivative with 0, you will get cos x minus sin x is equal to 0. That implies sin x is equal to cos x, or tan sin by cos tan x is equal to 1. 1 you are getting at 45 degree and also at 5 pi by 4, that is at third quadrant, 225 degree. And what is second derivative? Differentiation of cos is minus sin x and it is minus cos x. So it is minus of sin x plus cos x. And the question is maximum. Maximum means the second derivative is negative, then it is a maximum. Out of these two values at 45 degree, 45 is in first quadrant. In the first quadrant, both sin and cos are positive. This bracket is positive, but outside we have a minus, means the second order derivative is negative. Now f double dash x will be negative, when sin x plus cos x is positive. That is, when both sin x and cos x are positive, and they are positive only in first quadrant. Also we know that sin x and cos x both are positive in the first quadrant. Then f double dash x will be negative. When x belongs to first quadrant, means in 0 to pi by 2. Thus we consider f double dash of pi by 4, that is minus sin of pi by 4 plus cos of pi by 4, that is minus 2 upon root 2, that is equal to minus root 2 less than 0. By second derivative test, f will be the maximum at x is equal to pi by 4 and maximum value of f is f of pi by 4, that is sin pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4. 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 is 2 by root 2, that is nothing but root. Moving to the next question, 10th question. Find the maximum value of 2x cube minus 24x plus 107 in the interval 1,3. Find the maximum value. Find the maximum value of the sum function. That means for the same function, sum function in -3, -1. For the same problem, we have to check it for the two intervals. One is at 1,3 and another one is at -3, -1. So f of x is 2x cube minus 24x plus 107. F dash of x is 6x square minus 24. That we can write 6 in the bracket x square minus 4, our convenient. Now f dash of x is equal to 0 implies 6 into x square minus 4 is equal to 0, or x square is equal to 4, x is equal to plus or minus 2. Out of two values in the first interval is 1,3 plus 2 belongs to the interval 1,3. We first consider the interval 1,3. In this 1,3 we have the number 2. Plus or minus 2 is there. In this interval 2 belongs to this interval 1,3. Then so at 3 points we have to check. First I am writing f of 2. 2 into 2 cube minus 24 into 2 plus 107. That is 16 minus 48 plus 107. That is nothing but 75. Now I am moving to f of 1. 2 into 1 cube minus 24 into 1 plus 107. 2 minus 24 plus 107. That is 85. Next, f of 3. 2 into 3 cube minus 24 into 3 plus 107. That is 54 minus 72 plus 107. That is equal to 89. Now the three answers, which one is the maximum? maximum value is 89. Hence the absolute maximum value of f of x in the interval 1, 3 is 89, occurring at x is equal to 3. Next we consider the interval -3, -1, and you know that -2 belongs to this number. X is equal to -2, it belongs to -3, -1, and at the end points of the interval -3, -1. First one at f of -3, plus 107, that is -54 plus 72 plus 107 is 125. Then f of -1, in the given function we have to write this value, you are already familiar. -2 plus 24 plus 107, 129. f of -2 -16 plus 48 plus 107 is 139. Hence, see which one is the maximum? 139. Hence, the absolute maximum value of f of x in the interval -3, -1 is 139, occurring at x is equal to -2. Yes. Moving to the next question, very simple question. Question number 11. It is given that at x is equal to 1, the function x raised to 4 minus 32x square plus ax plus 9 attains its maximum value on the interval 0, 2. Find the value of A. It's a very simple question. Let us write down the function f of x as f of x, x raised to 4 minus 62x square plus ax plus 9. F dash of x is 4x cube minus 124x plus a. It is given that the function f attains the maximum value on the interval 0, 2 at x is equal to 1. That is f dash of 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, f dash of 1, that is 4 into 1 cube minus 124 into 1 plus a is equal to 0. This implies, so that is nothing but a is equal to 120. Write down the last conclusion, hence the value of a is 120 degree. Moving to the next question, question number 12. Find the maximum and minimum value find the maximum and minimum values of x plus sine 2x in the interval, on the interval 0, 2 pi. So in the solution, let us call this as f of x. F of x is equal to x plus sine 2x. Differentiate this. 1 plus 2 cos 2x. Now as usual, you have to equate this first derivative with 0. See here, 1 plus 2 cos 2x is equal to 0. Cos 2x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now to write this value, it is minus of cos pi by 3. Cos 60 degrees 1 by 2 minus. So this cos of minus cos theta will be written as cos 180 minus theta. Cos 2 pi by 3. But we have to find in between 0 and 2 pi. If you don't know the table, here in this example I will explain one more method. In the first year trigonometry was studied a general solution. What is the general solution for cos 2x? That is 2x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. Alpha is 2 pi by 3. For every, all the value belongs to the set of integers. What is x then? X is n pi plus or minus pi by 3. N belongs to z. That means in between the integers, we select the integers and substitute that values in the equation. So the answer should be in between 0 and 2 pi. Then you are getting x is equal to pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3. All values are in between 0 and 2 pi. By solving this, you will get the values. Now substitute these values in the equations. Then at critical point x is equal to pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3, 5 pi by 3 and at the end values. 0 comma 2 pi. Now substitute the values one by one. Two x, it is 2 pi by 3. Pi by 3 plus root 3 by 2. 2 pi by 3, it is root 3 by 2. 2 pi by 3 is 120 degree. Sin 120 comes in second quadrant. Second quadrant sign is positive. Two pi by 3 plus sin 4 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 minus root 3 by 2. F of 4 pi by 3. 4 pi by 3 plus sin 8 pi by 3. So answer is 4 pi by 3 plus root 3 by 2. F of 5 pi by 3. 5 pi by 3 plus sin 10 pi by 3. That is 5 pi by 3 minus root 3 by 2. Now calculate for the end values of the interval also. And at the end values, f of 0. F of 0 is 0 plus sin 0, that is 0. F of 2 pi. 2 pi plus sin of 4 pi. Sin 4 pi is 0, so answer is 2 pi. And you have to see that values. Hence, we can conclude that the absolute maximum value of f of x in the interval 0, 2 pi is 2 pi 360 degree occurring at x is equal to 2 pi, and absolute minimum value is 0. See that values. And the absolute minimum value of f of x in the interval 0, 2 pi is 0 occurring at x is equal to 0. So here till here we solved one type of examples, and next in the next class whatever I am giving, they are very important for your theory exams for 3 marks.